the NDC as a political party, a lot of things are happening within the party. But up from yesterday through to this morning, I think one conversation has been very loud in Ghana this morning, is that the president held a dialogue with the civil society organization and the issue of the anti-LGBTQ plus bill came up. And President John Dramani Mahama said that at this point in time, the anti-LGBTQ plus bill is not an issue of priority to the Ghanaian people. There are other issues that are urgent that we have to pay attention to. And he mentioned some other issues, but basically the president is saying that this issue is not a priority at this point in time. And so I think I'll start from Mr. Boache, because it is coming right from your headquarters.
All right, thank you. Yeah, the president lost an honorary degree because of this LGBTQ plus stuff. Yes, so it's common knowledge that the president does not support the activities of the LGBTQ people. Yes, it's common knowledge. Everybody knows that. And the president...
Now, wait, before you even start, let me ask you, do you think it's an issue that should be a priority to us at this point in time?
Let me say that I just want to, buttress what the president has just, told the good people of this country. You see, at every given time, there are issues that become topical, right? And not all topical issues, honestly, need the attention that they deserve, right? At this point in time, or at this point in the governance of this country, I do not think that, yes, indeed, this should be an issue, because everybody in this country, except those that we do not know, that this LGBTQ plus issue is something that people don't even want to hear. Nobody likes it. Do you like it?
No, please.
I'm not sure, or I'm sure Gideon doesn't like it too. But then, we have pressing issues that we are confronted with, that we have to deal with. Why should we throw those pressing issues away and take this LGBTQ issue on board, and as if we don't discuss it, the whole country is going to come to a halt?
That's a few years ago. You people
Listen, that was then. That's why I'm saying that at some point in time, issues become topical. Okay? It became so incensed, or people became so incensed during the time of the MPP, because it had gone to Parliament. Parliament had passed the bill. It was being pushed to the president to sign, and the president pushed it back. There are issues at court that we have to deal with, so I'm not going to. That made the whole thing, people blew out the stuff out of proportion. You understand? But at this time, we are taking conscious efforts to, come out with the bill, a proper, properly so-called bill, right? So why wouldn't we take our time, look at it dispassionately, come up with issues that will help, make it complete,
but it's the
rather
same
than
bill that you were pushing in the time of the MP.
Listen. We did that because the bill had been, prepared, and it was being sent to the president, right? It was the president who rather told the people that because there are certain cases regarding this issue in court, I am not going to sign. That made the whole thing, came out the way it came. You understand? But this time, we are taking, steps. We are not in a hurry. People are not in any way engaging in LGBTQ plus activities openly in the public that demand so urgent response and so on and so forth. We are looking at these things. That was why in my before I even started with this main topic, I talked about President Mahama, having to forfeit, what do you call it, an honorary doctorate degree that was going to be bestowed on him by Lincoln University. What was the reasons that they gave for this? They said that he does not support the LGBTQ plus whatever, and so they were not going to give him that stuff. I was, you see, particularly happy when that stuff happened, because it goes on to tell the whole world that people who try to, as it were, associate Mahama with these activities are now, being conscientized that indeed this man is not somebody who will entertain the activities of LGBTQ plus activities in this country. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And let me tell you something. We have cocoa issue on board.
Okay.
Okay.
But
fuel is going up because of U.S.-Israeli whatever war that is going on right now. They are all pressing issues that we have to deal with it.
Now, these were pressing issues in the time of the NPP too.
Well, I have told you the dichotomy between what happened then and what is happening now. All right? At that time, something had gone on. It had been pushed to the president to sign. President pushed back, and people were aggrieved, right? Right now, nobody has prepared any bill and pushed it to the president, and for the president to say, I'm not going to sign because there is a case in court. No. So, you see, the dynamics are different. You get it here. But this time round, we have other issues that we are. At the end of the day, Parliament is dealing with the bill. They haven't finished. Have they finished?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they are still, at the consultation stage. They are talking about it. They are debating it, and so on and so forth. So, why the rush?
Okay.
Why the rush? So I think that the president said it and said it right. Now people are saying politicians are not to be trusted and so on and so forth. People do not look at the differences. The differences that a lot of people don't look at is causing this problem. Okay? For now, we have issues that we have to talk about. We have issues that we have to deal with. Does it mean that all of them should be given equal attention? Some are not as important as we some people want us to see it. We have bad roads in the country. We want to fix them. We have this, we have that. Today, there are no beds in the hospitals and so on and so forth. So these are the pressing needs of the country. And I am sure you will never allow or you will not engage in any of these activities, will you? No, you won't do that. Neither will I.
That does not mean it's not pressing.
And
because some stalwarts of the NDC championed this cause when the NPP
true.
was in government.
It's true. I will not run away or shy away from that. It is true. But was it necessary then?
So what makes it?
Was
what
it
makes
important
the
then? The difference right now is that I've said it already. The difference is that
now we have more pressing issues.
Not that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying right now is that right now the whole bill is in Parliament. Okay, they are talking on it. They just want to give us the best. We know that what we gave out, the bill that came out, people talked against it, that there were some portions of it which were too extreme and so on and so forth. So we should do something or amend some of those provisions there. And it is in Parliament they are doing it. So why do we want to rush it? We haven't even sent it to the president, and the president hasn't said he won't sign.
All right.
So what is the hue and cry about this?
Okay. We do not have time, so let me move on quickly to Mr. Minta.
Jesse.
Janice.
Janice, thank you very much. Janice, I'm saddened this morning.
Okay, tell me about it.
But before I start, let me special greetings to the incoming national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Boachie Jako. He will be in Kumasi over the weekend, so that at least we should touch base and then we hit the ground rolling, because where our party has gotten to, we need somebody with in-depth who appeals to all the class, the middle class, the social class, and the ordinary class to revive our party. So kudos to the incoming national chairman, Honorable Boachie Jako. Janice, I hope I had the name correct.
Yes, please.
Good. I'm saddened this morning. But before I start, let me start with this quotation from Weep Not Child.
Okay.
Weep not, child, my darling. Let me wipe these tears with kisses. Let me remove your tears with the raving clouds. Shall not be long victorious. End of quote.
Okay.
And in Psalm 54, he says, I'll give you why I'm doing this this morning. Why are you laughing? And in Psalm 54, I'm very sad. If you, I should remove my spectacles, you see, I'm even crying. He said, save me, O God, by your name. Vindicate Ghana by your might. Hear the people of Ghana our cry. What is our cry here? We had ministers of state on set boldly stating, if President Mahama becomes the president today and he does not sign the bill, I will let him know no peace. Sam Jata George is now Sam Okra George, so I don't have problem with that. Oh, that's, but if no, it's not clear, much ado about nothing.
He's still Jata.
What is the Jata about it? Jata with all your veins.
You don't have time, so let's continue.
Thank you very much. You see, I could go on over even the president himself. The reason why I read Psalm 54 was, you know, I'm a deacon of Assemblies of God. I've been a deacon for 6 months. I played with my, if your cameras could capture me, I would have knelt this here this morning and plead with our General Superintendent, Wingham, to call President Mahama to order. Because President Mahama is an Assemblies of God member. And as Assemblies of God member, we will not sit down for you to disgrace Ghanaians like that. What did you tell the good people of Ghana? You want political points. You see, in our tradition, the reason why we lost massively was as a result of these LGBTQ stuffs. Because they championed it where pastors were on their pulpit preaching, speaking against it. The question I ask is, what has changed? Has their voices suddenly gone dead? That is why I quoted Weep Not Child Ghanaians. What has happened? The big men of God, when you go, they'll say, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. But this is the reverse. You are touching Ghanaians and you are doing the people of Ghanaians harm. Because you promised the good people of Ghana that when you come, you sign this bill into law. Granted, we know when the next, the 8th parliament at that time, when you sign bills and the bill are not assented by the president, when that terms of office is over, everything dies with it. You knew well, but because Ghanaians were not in any position to listen to us, they decided to turn deaf ears to what we were telling them. President deceived the people of Ghana. What has changed? Anyway, I'm not surprised. I can show you a picture here with him and Andy Solomon in bed. I can show you. He's here. Oh,
what do you mean?
Oh, if somebody is, or you want me, I'm not using on. Inside, if you are inside something, what is it? Or you want me to use on? Let's not get confused with the adjectives here.
Okay.
Let's not get confused. You are on is different from you are in. Or, okay, if you want me to retract it, they were lying. Let me use that. They were lying on bed. I hope that suits you.
No, make your.
No.
Make your.
I understand.
Let's not get confused with the adjective phrase that we are using. The reason why you use on, so I need to explain. This is the Queen's language.
I did that in astonishment.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, if you have somebody who is a gay activist lying on the same bed with the president, what do you expect?
Okay, so.
What I want to, yes, so, oh, you haven't seen that picture?
No, please.
So should I give you the benefit of the doubt to help? Okay. All right. I will do that because.
But then if you can go ahead with your point.
I'm going. What I mean is, I'm surprised the president says it's not something urgent. Really, something which you Nicodemously skip into our curriculum. That if it's not the due diligence of Reverend our MP, it would have been in schools teaching the people. The Bible talks about against same sex. Now look at Senegal, because they mean what the president of Senegal has just 2 days ago has signed that same-sex marriage, you'll be in prison for good 5 years. What is stopping Ghanaians? When you came to power, you've been able to repeal 5 major taxes. You signed them. You've repealed e-levy and other nuisance tax that you claim, but you have increased it. We are not even going to that politics. What is preventing you and your people to make sure to push or sponsor the bill in Parliament so that it gets signed? This is by others, but it's a simple thing. So I'm surprised President Mahama is saying, because honestly, he has not got the whole power to retrieve it or repeal it. Because Afenyomakin told him something. The people will be on your neck. Now he's talking about, my brother talked about the president being denied some doctorate or blah, blah, whatever. What has that got to do by Lincoln University? What has that got to do with? Mr. President, you told the people of Ghana that when you come, you signed a bill into law that is criminalizing any same-sex, criminalizing LGBT, the practice. This is the social contract you have with Ghanaians. Other matters, we are not interested. Other matters related to what this is not. What is the pressing issue than this?
I'm still waiting for the photo that you're talking about.
What is pressing issue than this? You told the people of Ghana that when you come, you will make sure the people of Ghana, you told us the people of Ghana, you repeal it. I can give you a link. And this is not Photoshop. It's been ages. And it's even on their page, NDC page.
But I don't think that statement is relevant to the conversation that we are having today. So
why?
If you retract, because we are not speaking to insinuations today.
Respectfully. The question is, the president said it is not pressing issue. So coming from that background, seeing this picture, I then fortify to say that he is right by saying that, because something that we don't condone and connive, you don't even associate yourself with. So if you have been able to associate,
but you cannot say that this is an association with the
lying
very
on
subjects that we are talking about.
What
There are other people in
like that is what I've seen. That is what I have seen.
So I am saying let's not cast insinuations.
You see, you people are being charitable to the people of NDC.
No.
Last week I was here, the same thing.
We just want to be very factual here, Mr. Aminta.
So I like people who do factual check. Do the fact check and shame me if it's not a lie. Shame me. You see the people there. What I'm saying is, you told the good people of Ghana that when you come, you sign it into law. That is what the ordinary Ghanaian is expecting. Because, when we were growing as kids, our traditions, our customs frown against same-sex marriage. Our tradition and custom frown against bestiology. Our tradition and customs frown against incest. And it's incest is criminal in our law. Incest. So what is preventing you from adding your voice to it? Is to come and tell the good people of Ghana that it is not pressing issue. What pressing issue is more dangerous than this? If it's not pressing issue, Ghanaians would have not voted against MPP massively. These people chanted. If not for the sake of time, I would have mentioned people who have been occupying ministerial position, who were vociferous, who echoed, who printed the picture black that Nanado is the most wicked president and because he doesn't want to sign the bill. Meanwhile, this bill was in court, in contention.
Okay. All right, so I think let me give Mr.
Okay.
2 minutes for
you see,
2 minutes for it.
What you have just said is much ado about nothing. Let me tell you something. For the fact that the president says there are more pressing, needs than the LGBTQ plus, doesn't mean he's not going to look at it when it comes to his office. In the first place, has any bill gone to his office to be assented to? No. So what is he talking about? The fact of the issue is that there are more pressing issues than this one, and it's a fact. There are so many things that we have to do for this country to grow. We cannot be wasting so much time on LGBTQ. And the whole world knows that President Mahama has nothing to do with this LGBTQ. Okay? Somebody who has been denied an honorary doctorate degree because of his stance on the LGBTQ. So you cannot pin him to anything. The facts are there. If he is in a picture with somebody, it doesn't mean that that person's act is what he does. No, they cannot be so.
Okay, Mr. Aminta.
Well, I did not say he practiced it, because based on what I'm saying is, he is his friend. President Mahama first called people, my first coup d'etat,
I'm
let me
saying
finish.
that the whole point
Yes.
about
What I'm saying is, well, I get your point. What I want to insinuate or what I want to put across this morning is, the President Mahama told the good people of Ghana that when he assumed office, together with his ministers, he's going to sign the LGBTQ law to criminalize it. The next phase, you turn around and tell us it is not pressing issue. What I'm saying, it will not be pressing issue. It's not pressing issue. Is it as a result of being Andy Solomon being his friend? It's also a question I'm asking. And let's keep clear this thing. NDC are fond of throwing dust falsehood into the general public. President Mahama was never denied this Lincoln doctorate because of his associate was not stand on LGBT. President Mahama was on the on stage. President Mahama was on tape describing then President Akufo. Listen, President Akufo that anytime he hears a university, he will write and then say, "Give me honorary degree." They did last month. He had one, and the people of Ghana rose and chastised him. As a result, see, so when you go in for this Lincoln, the Ghanaians will come after him. So okay, then let's use something and chip in. They should prove to us where they stated. You trust this?
That's what has been reported.
That is a lie. Reported by who?
Listen.
Reported by who?
You see,
Various channels.
I'm sure for the first time, my brother is talking about things that he doesn't know about. I'm sure it is public knowledge. Okay.
Is it every public knowledge that is?
Listen. It is public knowledge.
But what you're saying
It was
right now,
hold on. It was public knowledge that
the counselor
okay, finish. You said it's public
in
knowledge.
US wrote to the Lincoln University, and that letter is public knowledge. Okay, they were saying that they were refusing him the honorary doctorate degree because of his
stance.
Very good. You understand? Like it or not, okay? Between the two presidents, there are differences.
There are no difference. There are no difference.
So what I'm saying is that the Solomon stuff that they want to associate or they want to stick to the neck of this president will not wash. Everybody knows. You say you are an Assemblies of God
yes.
member, and the president too is a member there too.
Yes.
The church knows that president will not entertain, will not condone in such acts.
So why is he not signing?
Listen,
when
you say why is he not signing?
Why
has
is not signing?
somebody taken anything to the president to be signed?
What was your
Yesterday,
statement? What
he
is
signed,
preventing
he
your
assented
people?
to 5, bills.
I didn't have mention it's my initial submission. What is preventing your members in sponsoring?
LGBTQ
You are
plus
supposed to
part
sponsor
of the bill?
Hold on. Your members are supposed
What are
to
you
sponsor
talking
it in
about?
Parliament. You've got the lies. I don't just want to glorify these people.
Listen.
You've got President Mahama. Ghanaians want you to push it. Let your people sponsor it. Senegal has done it. Zimbabwe has done it. Namibia has done it. Why didn't you do it? Because it was taken to court.
Why didn't you do it?
And today, it is at the consultation. It's not in any consultation. Let the people sign.
You have had your bite.
All right, 059-393-2993, 059-3993. You can send us a WhatsApp message and join in on the conversation this morning. Please,
let your people sign. Let your people sponsor the bill. You have absolute majority.
In this country is seen to be frowning on
So what is
LGBTQ
preventing
activities.
you? This thing should have been the fastest bill to be passed. Unfortunately for us,
you don't tell us. You don't dictate the pace that we should go. You don't dictate.
Okay.
You had a clearer chance to sign.
It was in court.
It was not
It was
signed.
in court.
Quickly.
It was in court, and we are law-abiding people.
Quickly, people, let's move on. Let's talk about soul sourcing, and then maybe when we have enough time, our time is far gone. We can allow people to join in on the conversation. And so, on the soul sourcing issue, President John Dramani Mahama, in the same engagement with the civil society organization, is saying that now he has ordered probe into the allegations that the Fourth Estate made, that several awards have been awarded to through soul sourcing. And so the president says they should go and look into the matter, and then due sanctions will be placed, or whatever due cause will be taken on the soul sourcing issue. And so let me again start with Mr. Boache, so that you tell us quickly on that, very briefly on that.
On the issue of the soul sourcing, the NDC never spoke against soul sourcing. All right, what we did was the abuse that we talked about. You see, there are laws that governs the soul sourcing. if you are to go through the same laws without abusing it, we are all for it. There's no problem about that. But it takes a good precedent to say that, yes, we spoke about soul sourcing. We didn't say it was bad, though. But then we saw some, abuse during their time. Now, if the Fourth Estate has, investigated this issue and they have seen something, fine. Me as president, I want to see the full facts. And so the president has ordered a probe. That's something which is very welcoming. That a president, takes on his own appointee, that this and that has been, or have been discovered. And so let us go into it and see whether you took due diligence into account, or whether you flouted the laws that govern it. If indeed it is, found out that there were certain breaches in the soul sourcing issues, then the president will not hesitate to crack the ship. Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Machi, Mr. Minta, sorry, quickly, is the MPP fees to it?
See how the NDC is shifting the goalpost. Now the conversation has changed, that they never said soul sourcing was a bad thing, but these were the words of Sami Jenfi. NPP is using soul sourcing to create and steal. Help me here. In our time, 14 kilometers of road was constructed in the range of 1.2 million Ghana cedi. The same 14 kilometers of road under NDC, soul sourcing, is 80 million Ghana cedi. What difference is that? It's more than this. I can give you on and on. And the most dangerous and serious aspect is a contractor, a whole company that has been even given a contract, has only one worker. Some was even established in September 2025. What capacity? What evidence does he have? NDC today are here telling us they never spoke against soul sourcing. Really? We will leave it to the good of people of Ghana. We knew how you people lied, how you people malign NPP. Even this, there are more serious things. And in any case, this probe that President Mahama had, do you trust and believe in what President Mahama says? In his book, he says taking decision has been his problem. In his book, My First Coup d'etat is in page 48. Find out and see. He says taking decision.
I'm sure it was said within a particular context.
It was, yes. You see, I'm a literature student. So when somebody says something, it's like reading the Bible. You see the heading will be there. Then the explanation follow, the story that behind it. So he said taking decision is a problematic for me. He said in one phase, in another chapter, 48 or 62, he says his decision is like when he's on bicycle, when he gets to the free range, that is free as we use it. He doesn't know whether to hold the pedal or to leave it. What I'm saying is, we were in this country when President Mahama ordered investigation to alleged mining issue involving Yamin, the regional organizer, and one Western regional. What is the status? What is the outcome? We had Yamin on tape telling NDC people that the way they are treating miners, they should be careful that hold on, I'm coming. I'm explaining why this investigation into this is much ado about nothing. Because he already instituted some investigation, which nothing came about. You call another clearing agent. Look at the number of ministers he has cleared from Opuni down to Dr. Dufour. NDC, I say with time, Ghanaians will see the real nature of NDC lying on their ways of power. The people of your NDC people, to the extent that the minister is even telling the people to go and sell. Do you know the new name for NDC food sellers? Indomie sellers. Sasu said they should go and sell Indomie. It's part of 24-hour economy. So at this point, I even said when I come to your any NDC member who wants to sell Indomie, I can give him 10 boxes free of charge. That is what he said. He said they should stop sitting on social media and making noise and go and sell Indomie. They will get money because Indomie is 24 hours economy. That is what Sosu said. MP for Medina. So this one, if any NDC member who feel he has been jilted, I can provide him 10 boxes of Indomie to start his 24-hour economy. You said it.
Thank you.
You see, when you give them the time, they will just, rant and rant and rant.
What is the ranting about this? President is much ado about nothing.
Can you please let him make his point?
You see, unlike President Akufo-Addo, Mahama has ordered probe. His Excellency has ordered probe into the soul sourcing allegations. All right? If it were to be Akufo-Addo, he would just, clear the person and let the person off the hook. When, security agencies are conducting investigations into the activities of his ministers during his time, he will just tell them this will amount to nothing. In effect, don't go and do any diligent work because I'm not going to punish him or her. That was the order of the day during their time. But for a president to say that, minister, I'm probing you, or I'm letting people to probe you, it tells you a serious leader he is.
But the point he's making is we've seen these investigations.
Let me tell you something. You see, when you are investigating something,
it takes time.
Good.
you see,
it doesn't take a day or 2 or 3.
So
okay,
investigation
but
takes time.
You see, the longer it takes, okay,
justice
the
justice
better
denied.
chances. Oh, what is justice? When you are investigating something, you see, you talk about justice delayed, justice denied. When the case is in court, the case has not been even established.
I'm just
Why do you talk
that's
about
that good.
It has not been established
That
yet.
is NDC for you. They will just talk. They can't do anything.
No.
So Jesse,
Listen,
I tell you, if you
is,
trust and believe in NDC, it's your own cup of tea. And Ghanaians are seeing them.
It is for the good people of Ghana to decide whether we are doing the right thing or we are not doing the right thing. It is not coming from your camp. One thing that I know for sure is that you want everything to cascade so that you can get something to talk about and get back to power to come and continue with your bad governance.
We are coming.
Oh,
the people. You promised 24 hours economy. Even 2 hours economy. If not even started.
My brother, you see what I'm saying is that whether we are on course or we are not on course, it is not for you and your side to decide. The good people of this country are wide awake and they are able to decipher good from good and then between good and then what? Bad.
That's good.
And so if our governance is not the one that they want, they will tell us during the 2028 election. You see, let me chip in something small before you let you see, when the minister asked the students to come and do the paintings here, you see, a whole lot was said about this. Poyando and a whole lot of them, they tried to, as it were, negate everything that the minister was doing. Before they could say Jack, the good people of this city and this region, were at the back of the minister, chastising them. Something that you could not do, somebody is doing it. You are faulting the person for that.
Give me one bite. You see, the difference between the MPP and NDC, we don't put cameras on people. Just at TI Media, I completed TI Media. There was this one visual teacher called Kumali. Go to Master Sports Stadium from Heroes Park Wall. The students painted it. We don't put camera on them. This is not the first thing. During MPP time. And this give credit to. We are not saying it's a nice deficit, but this is not the first time. Asokwa municipalities, go and check. They were painting it over and over again. But the way you people are putting it makes the whole thing. Well, anyway, to do what?
All right, let me read some messages now. And so, Queen's
another propaganda. You have the CCTV camera there. After the next president, Dr. Laj Mahmoud Bawumia, coming to make sure there were so many instances.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me start reading some messages. And so, your microphones are off. So Quinley says the NPP should stop being hypocrites and stop the pretense. This is hypocrisy, and this hypocrisy is getting out of hand. Mr. Boakye have said a lot about what is necessary for the government to do, and they should leave the president to do what is necessary for the good people of Ghana, period. Mr. Boakye is vividly right. Akufo-Addo had the bill but couldn't sign, so they should give us a break. And so, I think I should give you people 1 minute. Mr. Aminta, wrap up. Please wrap up.
Yes, you're wrapping up. Okay, you've boxed me. Let me use this opportunity to encourage the good people of New Edubiase that Kwabena Dugan is this time around going vying for the youth organizer position, and I encourage the good people of Edubiasu to let him go down the post because of how he has worked to help bring the good people of Edubiasu, the cocoa farmers that NDC has deceived, the cocoa farmers NDC promised to dig boreholes in their family, in their farms. They've not done this thing, so give Dugan chance so that you can come and take the youth and the good farmers over there by making Baumia become the president in 2020 against the evil governance of NDC, the bizarre governance of NDC.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boache.
Yes, today is
Please
festive, right?
Yes, please.
I think utility bills are going to go down, and people are going to feel it in their pockets. And that is what I want to leave our listeners with, that from today, water, electricity tariffs are all going down. That is the hallmark of good governance. The NDC will be there for them.
All right. Thank you very much for joining me, gentlemen. It was a very engaging conversation with both of you, and I hope to see you next week in studio. My name is Janice Opokwajamai. Thank you so much for doing the listening. I apologize that we couldn't, unfortunately, pick your calls today. I see Mr. Techi has been trying to call, but unfortunately, I cannot pick your calls as my time is up, so I should be wrapping up. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll be back in studio with more engaging conversations. My name is Janice Opokwajamai. I was here with Alfa Ali and Mark Waja. Have a beautiful, beautiful morning.